Angel City gets one home game before June locks the league up, and they're walking into it without their leading goal contributor.
I'm Joey. This is Angel City Daily, and yeah, 4-1-5 means they're below the playoff line with one more shot to fix it before the break.
I'm Cassidy. Today we're digging into what the NC match actually has to show us, and what Svendas being out means for a team that's been leaning on her points.
25% of the subreddit called the Houston loss. So the crowd saw it coming. Now the question is whether Strauss has an answer before this team disappears for a month.
North Stand CA writes,
Under the lights at Shell Energy Stadium, this felt less like a routine group stage date in the NWSL Women and more like a quiet inflection point between two sides hovering in the same neighborhood of the table. Houston-W, 10th with 14 points and a goal difference of -4 heading into this game, edged Angel City W, who arrived 11th on 13 points with a goal difference of 3.
The Houston result is in, 2-1. That's a second straight road loss where they gave up 2 goals. And now Angel City sits 4-1-5, below the playoff line. The part that jumps out is the +3 goal difference and Svendas Jane still leading the team with 5 goal contributions. And she's missed the last few matches.
r/AngelCityFC had 25% of people calling both the KC win and the Houston loss. So a quarter of the fan base saw it coming, and the team still couldn't adjust on the road. That's not a bad bounce. That's a problem.
North Carolina is the last game before the league goes into hibernation, and Strauss has to answer one pretty specific thing. Can Angel City stay organized and finish a home match without their top contributor? The break doesn't solve Svendas' absence, it just puts it on pause.
Going into a month-long break below the playoff line is one thing. Going in there below the line, missing your offensive catalyst, and still not having a real answer for it. That's not the state you want this team carrying into June.
This one's from r/AngelCityFC.
Angel City sits at 4-1-5, have added 4 points to the table in their last 3 matches, and sit below the playoff line. Svendas leads the team in goal contributions with 5, but she's missed the last few matches because of an injury. Additional offensive power is provided by Giselle and Kennedy, who have 4 goal contributions each.
Quick continuity note. The Houston stumble we talked about earlier this week points straight to Sunday at BMO. North Carolina, last match before the June pause, and Angel City goes in at 4-1-5, below the playoff line.
And the subreddit already had Houston pegged. Same 25% that called the KC win called that loss too. The crowd saw it. So my question for Sunday is simple. Does Strauss actually have a fix for the Svendas-shaped hole? Or do they head into June still pretending it isn't there?
Svendas has 5 goal contributions, and she's missed multiple matches, while Giselle and Kennedy are both on 4. So the attack is functional, but it's missing its lead scorer. North Carolina's a different kind of danger too. Hatch and Matsukubo account for 3/4 of their goals. If Strauss can't shut that down and can't replace what Svendas gives them, this could get ugly fast.
The one silver lining is NC had 7 players on the injury report in their win over Louisville last week. So they're not exactly rolling in healthy bodies either. But they're on a 2-game win streak and above the line. Angel City isn't. And sure, a 3-0-1 home record against the Courage is nice, but the table does not care about old comfort.
If you like keeping up with Angel City every day, try Indiana Fever Daily Podcast, a daily Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston watch with Fever reaction, WNBA standings, injuries, roster moves, and supporter buzz. Find it wherever you listen to podcasts. You'll find links to every story we covered today in the show notes, so if something caught your ear, you can follow it there and read more. That's Angel City Daily Podcast for this Wednesday. This is a Lantern Podcast.